velvet season is officially under a week away. I think it's about 4 or 5 days right now. So what I'm going to do is put up 2 ground blinds for me and Bryce to hunt out of Saturday morning. So I will catch you guys in the woods. It's been cold today. We have a little bit of a front coming in. So right now I'm just gonna put these ground blinds up quietly. Try not to bust anything out, as they should be bedded in the thicket all the way back up in there. So we should have about an hour at most to get everything set up. So what I ended up doing was finding a rock embankment with a bunch of little trees around it and set my blind right on top. And I'm about 35 to 40 yards away from the main trails that the deer cross during the evenings. I spent 35 minutes brushing the blind in and opening up shooting lanes 40 yards away. All right, there we go. That's what we got so far for the first blind. All right, this is what we got. We got this little felt up right here. And we got 40-yard shooting lanes down each side. That's brushed in pretty dang well for what I was given. Got the first blind set up here. This is where I'm gonna sit. Y'all will see over there where I'm gonna put Bryce up at, where the bigger buck's been coming out. So I'll catch you guys over there in a second. A little bit of a DIY scent control tip. These things right here, very helpful. Cedar has a very loud smell. So what I'll do is I'll break a couple limbs off, put them in my ground blind, and sprinkle seeds around here and crush them up a lot. That way it kind of controls my scent a little bit more in here where I've been moving around. So what I did here was I found a brar thicket on the edge of this field where the bigger bucks have been coming out at. So I'm setting his blind up and brushing it in on the edge of that thicket, which will give him a 50-yard shot in every direction. This is what Bryce is looking at right here. He's got 360 around him. All the big bucks are gonna come to this corner of the field. That's why I'm trying to hurry up and get this thing brushed in before they come out this evening. So I'm gonna hurry up and get it brushed, show you guys what it looks like. That's what it's come to now, but it's getting about time for the deer to come out, so I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I gave him the better camo blind, so hopefully I can slip out here and put a bunch of pine trees and stuff. He's on the edge of this big field with really, really tall grass, and the big bucks are the ones that come close to it, so he should be fine. But it blends in really well. Yeah, right there. And he watches all of that. All right, I'm leaving the spot right now. Just spent about 2 hours putting up those 2 ground blinds. One on one side of the road on the trail the deer cross in the evenings, and then one on the other. But the thing about the other spot that he's gonna be sitting at is that the bucks also come out of the mountain right there too. I'll show you from a side view of what that looks like. That's the field he's watching. So I'm watching the woods on the other side of the road. I'll be back out here in a few to scout and see if I affected any of the deer movement. So I stayed up all night last night researching spots and getting a game plan set for this weekend, and I was able to land a spot where I feel like he would have more success. So I've got his ground blind right now, and we're gonna go set it up at this other spot. So I think it'll be a slam dunk blind. Brushed in for the most part. So all I did was ended up finding a fallen tree on the edge of that little field back in there, and I cleared out all the branches and I put my blind right under the base of it and then brushed in around it so it looks more natural. All right, so I'm over here trying to be quiet at the new spot because the deer bedded just about 100 yards in front of me. But and on the offside here, can't even tell that there's a blind there hardly. Looks pretty good, so I'm gonna come down here and show you guys from the front what it looks like, and then I'm gonna get out of here before the deer start moving today because it's a cool day today. So high hopes, high hopes. Got the finishing touches. Go ahead and get out of here. This is the end of the video, so hopefully you guys have learned some things or enjoyed watching. See you in the next one.